That's all you have to worry about.
We good?
It's one. Yeah, as soon as it's over, just. Go ahead, Carol.
Good evening and welcome to the August 7th, 2023 Public Council meeting. Adequate notice of this meeting was duly provided to the Verona Cedar Grove Times and the Star Ledger by email and published in an annual schedule of meetings December 22nd, 2022, filed with the Township Clerk and posted on the public bulletin board in the municipal building lobby in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act. Can I have roll call, please?
Councilman Messeri,
Here.
Councilwoman Miga,
Here.
Councilman Zazali,
Here.
Deputy Mayor Scavage,
Here.
Mayor Peterson.
Here. Please rise for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I guess I jumped. Okay. Welcome, everyone, from Cedar Grove Recreation Track and Field. It is my honor to present you all on behalf of the council with a proclamation. So if the children would like to, if you guys can just come up to the front row, that would be great. Have a seat so I can see your faces. Okay, so we are all, on behalf of the Township of Cedar Grove, so proud of all of your accomplishments. What you have accomplished is great. You set great examples for all the children in Cedar Grove, and we are so proud to have you as residents of this town. So I'm going to present you with this proclamation, and you will all have a copy of it. Whereas the Township of Cedar Grove firmly believes that children are its future and a community's most precious resource, and has always taken great pride in its students' academic and athletic excellence. Whereas currently under the tutelage of Coach Eddie Bates, Coach John Borghese, and Coach Michael Doster, the Cedar Grove Recreation Track and Field team has progressed significantly and set a standard of excellence for others to emulate. And whereas the excellent performance, fortitude, and commitment of these 5th and 6th graders, Michael Montana in the 100-meter, Trevor Walsh in the 400-meter, Mia Grande, Arabella Caceres, Lillian Fazio, and Aiko de Guzman in the 4x100-meter relay have proven to be a source of admiration and inspiration to the citizens of Cedar Grove. Whereas on June 3rd, 2023, the team proved to the 13 opposing towns that while the team is small, the Cedar Grove Recreation Track and Fields team is mighty. And whereas today, the Township of Cedar Grove joins family and friends to pay tribute to the team and its coaches whose outstanding performance, dedication, and discipline have resulted in each team player of the Cedar Grove Recreation Track and Field team garnering a bronze medal in the Essex County Suburban Recreation Championship. And now, therefore, be it proclaimed, the Cedar Grove Township Council does hereby acknowledge and applaud all of the hard work and perseverance of the Cedar Grove Recreation Track and Field team, and extend best wishes on their continued success in all future endeavors. So, well done. So I would like to hand each of you a copy of this proclamation if you would like to come up. I would like to present it to you. Congratulations. Well done. Congratulations. Well done. Congratulations. Well done. And the coaches, yep. Great job. Well done. Thank you. Well done. Thank you. Great job. And I'll give this, you want to give those to the kids, perfect. And if you want to go in front, you guys, you want to do a pic?
Yeah.
If you want to come.
Oh, yeah, we'll come up here?
Yeah, come up here.
All right.
Oh, good. You want us to stand back there?
Yep.
Thank you.
Sure.
I'm infiltrating your space. I'm finally tall. Oh, I'm not. Oh, sorry.
All right.
Congratulations.
What's that?
Just very briefly.
Okay, yeah, please do.
So thank you to the council and thank you to the parents who had trust in our coaching staff to put these young people through some challenging workouts, especially as the seasons got warmer. But we are very proud of their accomplishments against 13 other towns that represented Essex County. And every week, we'd go up against teams like Livingston that would have 150 kids, and we would have 20.
Wow.
So what they accomplished was just phenomenal. So thank you. Hope to see you out again next year. We have cross-country starting in a couple of weeks. So thank you, and thank you to the council and Madam Mayor.
Thank you so much,
Take
and
care.
congratulations. Really well done. Okay. All right, yeah, we'll give you guys a minute.
We understand.
Yep, thank you. Good night. Okay, moving on. Item number 3, approval of minutes. A is to consider approval of minutes of regular public meeting, June 5th, 2023. Do I have a motion?
Mayor, I'll make a motion to approve.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Masseri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Abstain?
Deputy Mayor Skabbage,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Abstain. Item B, to consider approval of minutes of staff meeting, June 12th, 2023. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you.
Second?
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Masseri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Abstain?
Deputy Mayor Skabbage,
Abstain.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item C is to consider approval of minutes of executive session, June 12th, 2023, without release. Do I have a motion?
Mayor, I'll make a motion for approval without release.
Thank you. Second?
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Masseri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Abstain?
Deputy Mayor Skabbage,
Abstain.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes.
you.
Item D, to consider approval of minutes of reorganization meeting, July 1st, 2023. Do I have a motion?
So moved, Mayor.
Thank you.
Second?
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Masseri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skabbage,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item E is to consider approval of minutes of regular public meeting, July 10th, 2023.
So moved.
Second?
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Masseri,
Abstain?
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skabbage,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item F is to consider approval of minutes of executive session, July 10th, 2023, without release. Do I have a motion?
Mayor, I'll make that motion to approve without release.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second?
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Masseri,
Abstain?
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skabbage,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item 4, our public hearing. A, to consider adoption of pending ordinance number 23-915, ordinance authorizing the purchase of North End Firehouse property located at 170 East Lindsley Road. The meeting is now open to anyone who wishes to speak on this item and this item alone. Anyone wish to speak? Seeing none, I will close that portion, and do I have a motion?
Mayor, I move for the adoption of pending ordinance 23-915 to be published in the Verona Cedar Grove Times as passed ordinance to take effect as prescribed by law.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second?
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Masseri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skabbage,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item B is to consider adoption of pending ordinance 23-916, ordinance amending Chapter 55 to the Code of the Township of Cedar Grove entitled Police Department. And this item is open to anyone wishing to speak from the public on this item only. Seeing none, I will close that portion and ask for a motion.
Mayor, I move for the adoption of pending ordinance number 23-916 to be published in the Verona Cedar Grove Times as a passed ordinance to take effect as prescribed by law.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skavic,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item 5, award of bid. To consider resolution awarding bid for the construction of a new two-story firehouse located at 170 East Lindsley Avenue to Daskell General Contractors LLC. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you.
Second.
Mayor,
Thank-
briefly, if I may.
Yep.
This contract, council reviewed it and the municipal engineer reviewed it, recommended awarded to Daskell General Contractors. If the governing body recalls, previously, the township passed a bond ordinance for roughly $3.4 million to pay for this construction. The low bid came in higher than that, but the council later repurposed some of the CARES funding, and that repurposing of the CARES funding is going to offset the difference between what was bonded and what the cost of this contract is going to be.
Great. Thank you so much. Can I have roll call, please?
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skavic,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item 6, the meeting is open to residents of the township wishing to be heard on any item on the agenda. Anyone? Seeing none, we will move on. Reports of township officials. We will start with the township manager. Good evening, Mr. Zakelli.
Good evening, Mayor. I have no report, but I will comment on a few items throughout the progress of the meeting.
Very good, thank you. Madam Clerk,
Thank you,
Good evening.
Mayor. Members of council, I have nothing to report this evening.
thank you. Ms. Nabby,
Good evening, Mayor, members of the council, no report.
thank you very much. Okay, we'll start with Councilman Zazali.
Thank you, Mayor. Yes, I just wanted to say that I noticed at the North End Firehouse that the volunteers were moving out of the firehouse. They're moving themselves out. And I just wanted to acknowledge their cooperation, and I appreciate their continued volunteer efforts.
Oh, thank you very much, yep.
And I had a resident had contacted me about a fence and some trees around one of the fields in the town. And I think maybe Mr. Zakelli might be able to help me address that.
Yes, absolutely. Through you, Mayor, absolutely. You could have the resident contact me directly, or you could forward their information to me. I'd be more than happy to take a look at whatever it is.
Okay, thank you. And then I had another resident, actually a couple of residents, had asked regarding the Keeney Street extension. They wanted to know if there was any progress there, and then particularly the crosswalk where the bike path is. If there's a status update.
Through you, Mayor, if I may. King Street, the extension extends between Grove Avenue and where Old Overbrook began. The county is going to be taking possession of that road, and currently, as part of Cavanian's bond release, they're going to finish improving that road, paving it and fixing it. With respect to the trail crossing, that's a conversation I've been having with county council, and we're trying to find different ways to make it either advanced notice for cars driving up and down Keeney and advanced notice for those traversing the trail, whether it's making them become classified as pedestrians or finding a different way to just slow that crossing over the road and also give advanced notice traveling down and up Keeney so they know that that's an active trail crossing. That is a county trail, and I see Ms. Hartwick's here, so I've been talking about this with the county council, and they've been very cooperative, and I'm confident that there will be a nice improvement to that area.
Thank you. Is that it?
Nothing.
Thank you very much. Councilman Messeri?
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening. I do not have a report.
No, thank you. Councilwoman Miga?
Good evening, Mayor.
Good
I
evening.
do not have a report.
No, okay. Deputy Mayor?
Hi, good evening.
Good
No
evening.
report for me either tonight.
Okay, and I also do not have a report, so it's a quiet report section. Okay, so we'll move on to the consent agenda. Item A, to consider resolution concerning approval of raffle application Somerset Hills Learning Institute. Do I have a motion?
Excuse me,
We're
Mayor.
gonna do these together?
You may- oh,
Can I do these all together?
Yes, I was about
Okay,
to.
perfect, thank you. To consider resolution concerning approval of raffle application of the Macedonian Orthodox Church, to consider resolution appointing the municipal engineer and township manager as representatives to the Essex County Community Block Grant Committee, and to consider resolution appointing the municipal engineer and township manager to the Verona Cedar Grove Joint Flood Control Advisory Board.
So moved.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skavic,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item 9, new business. To consider introduction of pending ordinance number 23-917, an ordinance amending Chapter 244 of the Code of the Township of Cedar Grove entitled Towing. Do I have a motion?
Mayor, I move for the introduction of pending ordinance number 23-917 to be published in full in the Verona Cedar Grove Times as a pending ordinance with a public hearing scheduled for September 11th, 2023.
Thank you very much. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skavic,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item B is to consider introduction of pending ordinance number 23-918, an ordinance of the Township of Cedar Grove to authorize fee implementation for use of township recreational facilities and establishing priority and procedure for the permitting of recreational facilities by establishing Chapter 205A, recreational fields and facilities. Do I have a motion?
I move for introduction of pending ordinance 23-918 to be published in full in the Verona Cedar Grove Times as a pending ordinance with a public hearing scheduled for September 11th, 2023.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mayor, briefly, if I may.
Yeah.
This is a ordinance being introduced to charge for certain groups using our fields.
Yep.
Not the rec department, the Board of Ed, there's still no charge for that, but for private organizations who seek to use our fields and Community Park and Morgan's Farm for various purposes, the township does incur a little bit of a maintenance cost on that. And this gives myself and the rec director a little bit of an ability to control that cost mechanism and also schedule out permitting times. So this is not for the Board of Ed or any other in-town organization that's, not part of what the proposed ordinance sets out.
Right, perfect. Thank you so much. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skavic,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item C is to consider resolution concerning waiver of developer agreement, 12 Old Bridge Road, 11 Cliffside Drive. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you. Second?
Second.
Mayor, if I may, this is a property commonly known as David's Cookies, and as part of our municipal code, properties that are subject to prior approval, such as this applicant, are subject to a developer's agreement. Council, I believe you worked on drafting it with the applicant's council, and this is just comporting with what the municipal code is. They were before the planning board probably back in November or December. They're doing an on-site expansion, and our code does require entering into this agreement. I don't know if you want to add to that, Council.
That is correct, Mayor. I had the opportunity to speak with counsel for the developer as well as the township manager, and evaluating this, we determined that this was the appropriate way to go.
Good.
We're really not connecting, there was an addition, from best of my understanding, it was an addition. They're not connecting to municipal sewer or water, they're already connected. So I
Okay.
believe the waiver is appropriate.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skavic,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item D is to consider resolution concerning water sewer penalty 303 Pompton Avenue. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you. Second?
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skavic,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Item 10 is approval of bills.
Be it resolved by the Township of Cedar Grove, County of Essex, New Jersey, that the summary of bills having been duly audited and found to be correct are hereby ordered paid in the aggregated amount of $7,610,556.55.
Thank you.
Mayor, I know it seems a little high. We have Board of Ed taxes due this month, county taxes due this month, pilot program due this month, and the governing body only meets once a month during the summertime, so the bills do pile up. But
Okay.
that's why it seems a little higher than
A
normal.
little high.
The money's in there to pay it, though, don't worry.
Good.
It's good.
Thank you. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Thank you. Second?
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Messeri,
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga,
Yes.
Councilman Zazali,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skavic,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Thank you. Item 11, contracts and agreements. A is to consider resolution authorizing the Township of Cedar Grove to enter into the New Jersey Cooperative Purchasing Alliance.
Mayor, if I may, the township's currently part of the Morris County Cooperative, which is a co-op allowing us to purchase things through state contract and other bargain prices because you're with, strength in numbers. This is just another co-op for us to enter. The true sentiment behind this is so we can actually purchase our new internet equipment to get a network here in Town Hall. We can get it a little bit cheaper through the co-op. Doesn't cost us anything to join the co-op, so it's just a win and a little bit better bargaining power this way too.
Great, good job, thank you. Did I got a
No.
motion?
I'll make a motion to
Okay,
approve.
thank you,
Second.
thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Pansari?
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skavic?
Yes.
Mayor Peterson?
Yes. Item B is to consider resolution authorizing settlement of tax appeals captioned Canterbury at Cedar Grove LLC versus Township of Cedar Grove. Do I have a motion?
So moved, Mayor.
Thank you,
Second.
thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Pansari?
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skavic?
Yes.
Mayor Peterson?
Yes. Item C is to consider resolution authorizing settlement of tax appeals captioned Pompton Township of Cedar Grove and CBYW Cedar Grove Propco LLC by East Lindsley Road Operations LLC as tenant versus Township of Cedar Grove. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Pansari?
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skavic?
Yes.
Mayor Peterson?
Yes. Item D, to consider resolution authorizing settlement of tax appeals captioned Heath Resources of Cedar Grove, Inc. versus Township of Cedar Grove. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Pansari?
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skavic?
Yes.
Mayor Peterson?
Yes. Item E is to consider resolution appointing the firm Holman, Frania, Allison, P.C. as Chief Financial Officer of the Township of Cedar Grove.
Mayor, if I may discuss this briefly. As has been discussed prior with the governing body, I've been serving as CFO since May, and this is a firm that's going to come in and it's the hope that for this contract, they will bring the finance department and in turn the township into the 21st century. They will be doing the CFO work, obviously, and helping transition us to Edmunds budget software. A lot of other towns use that, and it's something that will make everyone's life here a little bit easier. They're also going to do a really good look at our online bill payment method and see if there's a way to streamline that and make it a little bit more user-friendly for the residents. So I'm looking forward to working with them. I think I did a lot of research on what firm would fit best here, and I think this firm's a very wise choice by the governing body.
Great. Thank you so much. Roll
Need a
call.
motion?
Did we get it? Sorry.
No.
Can I have a motion, please? Thank you. Second?
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Pansari?
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skavic?
Yes.
Mayor Peterson?
Yes. Item F is to consider resolution awarding contract for land surveying and engineering design services for the reconstruction of Brunswick Avenue from Fairview to Pompton Avenues to Brightview Engineering LLC. Do I have a motion?
So moved, Mayor.
Thank you. Second?
Second.
Mayor, if I may briefly,
Yep.
thank you. This is the next NJDOT grant application for Brunswick Road. This is the design work, so they can go through it before we actually go out to bid for the actual milling and paving. The design work I anticipate probably being done mid to end of September, and then at that point, we'll see where the weather's at and either try to squeeze Brunswick in before the snow, which would not be my preference, or, wait till the spring and have it done so it could settle before snow plows hit the ground on it.
Perfect. Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman Pansari?
Yes.
Councilwoman Miga?
Yes.
Councilman Zazali?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Skavic?
Yes.
Mayor Peterson?
Yes. Item 12, the meeting is now open to residents of the township wishing to be heard on any item on or off the agenda concerning township business.
Good evening, Mayor,
Good
Council.
evening.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Just a couple of quick summer announcements and going believe it or not, into the fall. We have our Essex County Senior Citizens Juried Art Show taking place. The drop-off for any senior interested in submitting artwork is next Tuesday, August 15th, here at the Robert O'Toole Center in Cedar Grove Park. That show will be on display through September 13th with an award ceremony on September 14th. Winners move on to the state-level competition, so I encourage any seniors to participate. It is free, there is no cost. We have a Parks Photography Contest coming up in September with submissions due on Wednesday, September 6th, right after Labor Day. It's also free to participate at the Environmental Center. There are prizes in the professional, adult, and youth categories. All of that information is available on the website. On September 11th, the county will host its annual remembrance of the 9/11. It will happen at 8 a.m. at Eagle Rock Reservation at the memorial there. All residents are welcome to come and participate in that. And then on Saturday, September 23rd, we will host the annual Fall Family Festival at the Essex County Environmental Center from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's free to participate. The center is located in Roseland for any resident who hasn't been there yet. And all of this information is on the county's website, essexcountynj.org.
Thank you so much, appreciate it.
And Mayor, I will follow up on the Keeney Street, and if I can assist in moving that forward, I'll be in touch.
Perfect. Appreciate it. Anyone else? Seeing none, do I have a motion for adjournment?
So, second.
All in favor? Aye, adjourned. Thank you all.
Thank you.